Hello and welcome to another video, and this time we are returning to the topic of gaming and how I am a really weird gamer. And well, you'll see what I mean. But let's start with the you probably saw the last video of my gaming history and how did I end up, how did I got introduced to gaming and all kinds of games and etc. Well, let's go straight to the topic. So, as I told before, my first games to PlayStation 1 were Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, and Silent Hill, and Final Fantasy 7 and 8. And, well, that's about it. I actually didn't play anything else on PlayStation 1. Maybe Tekken. Tekken 3. Tekken 3, yes. Tekken 3. But that's probably it. Well, maybe the Hercules game I showed you before, but I actually don't know why. I didn't ever get really interested in, I tried different kinds of games. Dino Crisis we had, I was told that it's like Resident Evil, but instead of zombies, there are dinosaurs. And, well, that's accurate. That was kind of fun, but it didn't capture me, for a very long time. And I tried Parasite Eve, I tried Tomb Raider, but actually, at the time, I had already played Tomb Raider on PC. So I didn't get along with the controller type playing. And I was just so used to, playing Tomb Raider on computer, so I didn't like it. I have somewhere probably one Tomb Raider for PlayStation 1, but I didn't really play it. I tried, at the time, there was this official PlayStation magazine that you could buy on the store, and it had always these demo discs which had a few playable demos of the upcoming games. And I remember I tried Medieval, Cooler World. Nothing really got my attention the way Resident Evil, Silent Hill, and Final Fantasy did. And as I was, showing these games before, I have 1, 2, 3 Resident Evils. The third one somewhere. But yes, the PC gaming was at some point more my thing, probably. I have this collection of the first 6 Tomb Raiders, and I freaking love these. I was all in. And actually, now that I remember the computer games, the click and point adventures were really, really my thing. I loved this, Sam & Max Hit the Road. I have played this through gazillion times. And I had also Broken Sword too. This was one of my favorites, and as you can see, this is some newer version stuff. I remember being, I was living away from home already. I had my own place and much newer computers, and when I had bought this. And today, I have this and 5 other Broken Swords on my computer, maybe on Steam or GOG.com. But anyway, at the time I played this and maybe King's Quest and Monkey Island. I tried Gabriel Knight, but that wasn't really my thing. And as I was mentioning before, when we had our first computer when I lived at home, when I was younger, we had Warcraft 1. And later on, I got Warcraft 2. I freaking loved this. I loved this over everything. And later on, Warcraft 3 and the expansion set. And this is the shit. I remember on my 20s, every time I told someone, male, that I am a gamer, I like to play games, every freaking time the answer was, oh, so you play Sims. And actually, to this day, I have never even tried Sims. I wouldn't know. No, I don't play Sims. And later on, when World of Warcraft became a thing, even amongst females, and if you don't play Sims, then you must play World of Warcraft. No, I haven't even tried that either. I prefer the original Warcrafts. I had a friend who played around the clock World of Warcraft. I know what kind of game that is. I know basically everything there is to know about World of Warcraft. But no, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. And that's it. I never tried it. I never played it. I never played Sims. Not my thing. And with PlayStation 2, pretty much the same thing. I got the Kingdom Hearts, as I told before, Silent Hill 2 and 3, I played these really, really much. And that was probably it. I didn't find anything else that would, that I would like. Side note, I will add Silent Hill, I can speak. Silent Hill 4, The Room, even though I have never gotten really far in this, and I even sold this game at one point, but then I bought it back or something, and I'm still stuck with this. I don't really get this, but I have to have it. Maybe someday I will get back to this, but I want to own it. That's it. And with the Resident Evils, Code Veronica X is like the last one I like to play, and this was pretty like on the edge. There was something in this that I didn't like. Well, it had many elements, that were loyal to the original trilogy, but there was something that I didn't like, and don't get me started on Resident Evil 4. That really was beyond my piece of cake. Resident Evil 4 and everything that had, everything after that is not for me. And what else? Final Fantasy. For some reason, I have Final Fantasy X, but I don't like it. I have played it. I have played it many hours, but I still don't like it. I like this. Even though I hate the girl power thing, it's pretty much over the top with the girly thing shit. But there's something to this, the gaming style which this had compared to the previous, the Final Fantasy X. All the differences are, the reasons why I like this better than the X. So X2 for me, thank you, and not the other one. I had Resident Evil 4, but I sold it. It reminded me too much of the first-person shooter kind of games, and with a console controller, it got me really pissed off. So that was it. Not for me. And at some point, we had a friend group that we played this Tekken Tag Tournament, the first one, a lot. We played this maybe all nights through. Probably it was something to do with the nostalgia and the vibe at the time. But I like this more than any Tekken before or after. I have the Tekken 5 here, and I have probably Tekken 7 on PlayStation 4, maybe. And of course, if you love Final Fantasy 7 like me, I got this. Final Fantasy 7 Dirge of Cerberus, or however you pronounce it. Anyway, Vincent was always one of my favorite characters on Final Fantasy 7, and this was really cool. Moving on, and that's all PlayStation 2 games I have. That's it. Remember how many games I had on PlayStation 1? That's all I have for PlayStation 2. And those are the games I want to have, and I have loved playing, and I still like. I don't need anything else. That's it. Moving on, PlayStation 3. Probably the first games I got on PlayStation 3 was this Prince of Persia, and as I was saying at the previous video, this even has the original PlayStation 3 logo, which is on my console also, because I have the fat version and not the slim. But this is the original, if you can remember, and this is the one that came later on. But this is fun, and mind you, I have also played the original Prince of Persia on computer. That was really something. Annoying, I mean. But it was a time. This is a really fun game, and unlike all other maybe later Prince of Persia games that came, they look a bit different. And as you can probably see on the cover, this has this specifically cartoon the drawing style was pretty unique, and I really loved the parkour style. Yeah, and the music, I love the music, but at some point I got this Final Fantasy 13, and this is one of my favorites. I never finished this. I still haven't finished this, but I like it. It's it feels an infinity project. So I play it when I know I have the infinite amount of time. It's just something that I play sometimes and on Christmas. Actually, I have the tattoo. With the difference of that the centerpiece is turquoise, because turquoise is my color, instead of the red one, which is the original Lassie mark. But I have been thinking that maybe I should ask some tattoo artist to paint it red, because I don't. At the time, it was a great idea, but I don't like it anymore, so I probably want it red, like in the original. Then I have also got this Final Fantasy 13 2, and despite this not having plastic over it, I haven't opened this. So this is one of the weird part. One part of my weirdness as a gamer is the one that you probably got when I told that I don't have really that much games, and I haven't really found that much fun games for me. And sometimes there are just games that I know I want to have, like I know that I like this. I have played this and I enjoy it very much. And when this came out, I knew that, so this must be really similar to that, so I must get it. So I got it, but I have never tried this. Yeah. So, and I actually remember that it hasn't been really that much long when I got the plastic off. So this is probably the first time ever I opened this case. And now you had the honor to see that. Alice Madness Returns. One of my all-time favorites ever. I love the, just slashing around. And this is a visual masterpiece for me. I love the graphics. I love the art and the style. I love the darkness. I just love it. Goddamn, I love this. And this is one of those games that I have been finishing, that I have finished multiple times. And I've been like trophy hunting and playing this like over and over again. Not that many times as Resident Evil 2, but still. I like to, I return to this regularly. Because this is like, the story and the darkness and the aesthetics, the visuals, this is so me. This is so me. This is the most me a game can be. Yeah, so that's it. And as I was saying on the previous video, I also got the this is basically Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 remastered, but for PlayStation 3. So these are called like Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Remix and 2.5 Remix. And these have just a little differences compared to the original PlayStation 2 versions, and that's fun. I love the fact that you have, you have kind of the same experience. You have the nostalgia and you have the memory of this, but there's some little things that, so this is different than the last time. So that's fun. And moving on to the next. And while we are on the remasters, I also got the X2, Final Fantasy X and X2. So this has both of them. And no, I haven't played the X. Only X2. Because I don't like that one. I don't like it. I know, I'm probably giving it one more chance at some point. But for now, I'm sticking to X2. I'm weird. And this was a game I got from a friend. Or was this like only recommended by a friend? I borrowed this from a friend, and then I bought my own. This is fun, especially when you are... Well, actually, I got this from a friend who is really into, classic rock and is really into the old Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne, that kind of scene. And this being Jack Black, looking like Jack Black, and him like doing the voice in this, and he looks like something between Glenn Danzig and Peter Steele, and this is really fun game. And even though classic rock and all that isn't really my thing, but I appreciate this as it is. This is a wonderful tribute for that music scene. This has like this has actually Ozzy Osbourne making, voicing himself. And if I recall, this has like Rob Halford and Lemmy Kilmister, or actually there's like actual legends like voicing themselves and other people. This is really fun. And adventure and slashing through the music. This is really fun, really fun. If you haven't tried this, try. I highly recommend. And then, while slashing and adventure, this is also one of my all-time favorites, Lollipop Chainsaw. This has like amazing soundtrack. Probably a little sexist. It's really like old school American cartoonish. This is a cheerleader whose whole family are zombie hunters, and she has her boyfriend on her belt because he was turning into a zombie. So the only way she could save him was to chop his head off. So that's it. That's one of my favorites. Also, I have been like trophy hunting so much with this, and this is just so fun game. You can like slash around and move on with the adventure, and it's really fun. It's really fun to watch and listen. And as I said, the soundtrack is amazing. There's so much great, rock and roll and metal that's like Five Finger Death Punch and even Children of Bodom. Yay, Torille, Finnish metal. And yeah, you just have to check this. This is great. I have on my hard drive, on my PS3 hard drive, I have King's Quest, which is a remaster, whatever, PlayStation 3 version of the old point-and-click adventure game, originally on computer. I had it as a child. And so this PlayStation 3 version, I was really skeptic when my friend told me that this old school point-and-click adventure is now on PlayStation 3. And I was like, how could this work? Point and click. Because on a controller, you can't point and click. The point and click was with a mouse. And I was completely hooked immediately. That was so fun, and it was so amazingly well done. That's one of the games also that I have really been, I have finished it like maybe 3 times, and I have been doing major trophy hunting. And actually, that's the only game ever I have gotten 100% of trophies. Oh, well, that's an accomplishment, yes. And what else? I have Resident Evil 1. I'm not sure which should I say, remake or remaster? Because I think that the first Resident Evil remake came on, was it on GameCube probably, and this one which came on to PlayStation 3, a few new places and puzzles that you previously didn't have, and there are slightly different kinds of zombies than in the original one, and it's so much darker and so much scarier. I had to prepare myself for that game. I tried it, and after that first try, I was like, I have to stop this, and I was like, shit, I don't know if I can do this. It took me maybe 2 weeks to gather some courage to open the game again, but from there it was like a walk in a park. It was so fun and so beautiful, actually. Probably something similar than in the Alice Madness Returns. Dark and beautiful. The visuals and the aesthetics. It's beautiful. I love the way they have changed the mansion and the interior and all those things. It's beautiful. And yeah, and I remember I downloaded also the Resident Evil 0 remaster, probably, on my PlayStation 3, and it has been there ever since. I have never opened it. I bought it, I downloaded it, it's over there, but I have never opened it. It's been almost 10 years now. Anyway, and now I'm going just a little bit back in time to the time of PlayStation 2. There was this game called Okami, based on some, I can't remember, Japanese or Chinese mythology. There was this magical wolf and something, and I never got that game. I never bought it, and then when I wanted it, I never found it anywhere. And thank God, I found it on PlayStation Store, and I have downloaded it on PlayStation 3. I have it. I have played it a little. I remember I bought it and I downloaded it and I have tried it, and I was like, yes, this is fun. This is really beautiful, and this looks really nice. I'm gonna get back to this at some point, but right now I don't have the time. I'm gonna get back to you. Thank you. It's been a few years now. Yeah. And there are probably more games in there that I don't remember right now. But anyway, moving on to PlayStation 4. And probably on PlayStation 4. So I got the PlayStation 4 on 2019, probably. I have always been kind of late on these. Today, I don't have the PlayStation 5. I'm gonna get it. Just wait. PlayStation 4. As I was looking at this, I have this Darksiders 3, and I remember playing Darksiders, the first one, on PlayStation 3, and I had almost like finished it, and then I lost it. And it's not there right now, but it's on my PlayStation Network account right now, and it seems to be on my PlayStation 4. I don't know. Anyway, I remember it was kind of a fun game, and I have played this like 5 minutes. Probably under 5 minutes, because this game starts with an impossible boss, like immediately. I vaguely remember that I have played this. This looks so familiar that, when the game starts and you start to play, you are with your character in here, and you go to some point in like 2 minutes and there's your first boss fight. oh, I remember this. I wonder I haven't played this. I wonder I have, maybe sold this game. Well, then I remembered. It's impossible. Or 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 I suck really, really big time. I'm terrible at that game. Like this start of this game like a million times, and I didn't get anywhere. I was like, fuck this shit. Like, how can you put like a first boss fight into 2 minutes into the game, and like, okay, I know it's not impossible, and if I really, really, really put my mind to it, I don't know. I thought I really did already, but you can probably get through it, that first boss fight. But isn't that a bit stupid to put a thing like that into the beginning of the game when you like take all the fun away immediately? You get the player like so frustrated like immediately that you wanna just throw your controller into the wall. I have to maybe check out from YouTube some tutorial how to get through the first 3 minutes of the game. Like, oh my god, I can't. And here is something about my weirdness again. This is Kingdom Hearts 3, which I bought like immediately when I saw this. It's been a few years and it's still on plastic. The game you really want, the game you can't wait to have, the game you can't wait to play. And then years go by and you still haven't even opened it. Yeah, but that's me. I'm a weird gamer. Maybe someday. And more weirdness. This Final Fantasy VII Remake. And as a child born in 1985, Final Fantasy VII has been a really big part of my childhood and my gaming history and my gamer identity, as I was saying on the previous video, and the heartbreaking moment, which every older gamer knows. And as one of those, we have like waited for this moment. It's been like an urban legend since the year 2006 that there is coming a remake of Final Fantasy VII. I remember the rumors that it is coming when the next PlayStation 3, is coming out, and the Final Fantasy VII remake was supposed to be one of the first games on PlayStation 3. And I even remember the first demo. I remember they made the intro of the original game, when you arrive to Midgar. And so they remade it, the intro, and it was like, holy motherfucking god. We were like, oh my god, it's really happening. They're making the Final Fantasy VII again. And it's coming on PlayStation 3, but it never did. So it finally did come out 2020, 21? I don't remember. But I got it, of course. And I even have this metal package. I remember that I pre-ordered it. I got it. I opened it immediately. Oh my god, can you believe it? Yeah, I opened it. I put it on my PlayStation and I played it immediately. What is this witchcraft? Well, I played it like a few hours and a few hours more at the next day. But that's it. I haven't opened this since. Whatever it was, maybe 2020. I never continued playing this. So, again, my gamer weirdness. And I call myself a gamer. I don't know how to explain this. I'm sorry. I'm weird. And as I was saying before, I got the remaster of the first Resident Evil on PlayStation 3. Then, of course, when this came out, Resident Evil 2, of course, I got it immediately. I opened it, I tried it, and I came to the conclusion that it's fun, it's nice, looks great, but not now. I'll get to that. I'll get back to you when I have the time. And it's been a few years now. When did this come out? Well, and today I have Resident Evil 3 Nemesis remake, remaster, whatever, on my PlayStation 4 or the network account anyway, but I have it. I haven't opened it. My husband bought it for me, actually, if I recall, but I haven't opened it. I really wanted it, and it was on sale, but I haven't tried it. And right now I have a few games on there. I bought The Spirit of the North, the Fox game, which is also really fun and beautiful. And when I bought it, it's on my PlayStation, not as a physical copy, but it's beautiful. It's really fun. I played it like many hours actually, and now I have pretty much forgotten it. And after that I have bought many games on that have been on sale at the network. And but this is me. I'm a really weird gamer. I love games. I love to own them. I love to buy them. I love to buy consoles. I really love to play. But it feels like I haven't had like the amount of time that I would like to have, because it's probably because I know myself. I know that if I really go deep into the gaming world, I'm not coming back for a while. And I have seen it a few times when I really, get excited about some game. I'm all in. I'm all in. There's nothing else in the world for me at the time. I barely sleep. I barely eat. I only game. I'm like game on. And I don't know if it's like some self protection or something like that, but I can't get myself to play unless I know I have like unlimited time. I should have like my yearly vacation or something, my days off from work, that I know that I don't have anywhere else to be, I don't have anything else to do, and I can like really relax and just play. And if I do that like today, I'm not sure if I can stop it. If I really go into it, I don't know if I can stop it. I have tomorrow places to where I have to be. I have doctor's appointments tomorrow, and day after that I have to go to work. And if I really go into gaming mode, I don't know how to stop it. I don't know if I'm able to stop it, because I have duties, I have things to do, I have places to be. So maybe I'm an addict. I've never considered that, because it has all the elements of addiction. If I give them my pinky, they take my whole hand. And there's nothing in my life if I do that. I'm a game addict. Oh my god. Anyway, still weird. But this is me. This is how I game. This is me as a gamer. That's it. Anything else you want to know? Anything else you want to see? Do you want me to, make a video about something specific topic related to gaming or games? Hit me below with a question, or there's no one that even watches this video and no one has anything to say. So, whatever. Thanks. Bye.